Hey, what's going on? This is Craig. I'm going to be back with the collection part 2 video with the baseball stuff. There's too much stuff to do in one video, as I mentioned before. A lot of baseball stuff here. I'm going to go through it quick. Now let's start off with the Sandbergs. Very nice Sandberg haul, not in terms of quantity, but there was a 1990 Classic set in there. It was missing one card, the King Griffey Jr. I was going to ask if you wanted to guess, but you probably could have figured that out. So I just harvested it. You can buy like a sealed one for 10, 12 bucks. So this is very cool. I did not have this. This is Sandberg, Upper Deck, You Crashed the Game, with the unscratched in the middle with Ozzie Smith. I did not have that. I don't think I had this Sandberg either. I don't know. I have to look, but I will. And then there was a couple other Sandbergs too, even a new one. So a nice little Sandberg haul for me. At least one card that I did not have. Let's get going here. You know what? Speaking of those, let me get those real quick. That Sandberg Upper Deck game. This stack was in there. And I know, like, some people, these are cool. I actually had this one. But there's, you know, Tony Gwynn, there's Frank Thomas, and Roberto Alomar, Kirby Puckett, and all these are unscratched. Mark McGuire. So, you know, that one kind of sucks with Lenny Dykstra and Dave Justice. That one really sucks with Cliff Floyd and Andy Van Slyke. But most of them have a decent star on it. You know, Cal and Cecil Fielder. And, oh, that's the one that goes up there. Piazza and Barry Bonds is a nice one. So those are cool, you know. Those will go with each one of those collections I have for those players. Let me set those over here. Okay, next, let's get rid of some pitchers real quick here. I keep DeGroms because, I don't know why. So this is a Mariano Rivera. This is a cool card. I've never seen this insert before. The Strike Force. This is some newer stuff, Josiah Gray. There was an incomplete set of these. I only kept a couple of these. Steve Avery update. And then I don't keep Fernando's, but it's just a cool, like the Mexican flag. There's an old Don Sutton in really decent condition. So this, I don't know what this is for sure. This is TCMA 1979. Jim Hearn. Not too sure about that one. Phil Niekro. Pre-rookie. Phil Niekro's not a rookie. He was almost dead at this point. Tim Wakefield, pre-rookie. Billy Wagner, rookie class. So some newer stuff. Some newer stuff that was in there. And these are just, if they're rookies or if they're inserts, I hold on to them. Greg Maddux card. I forgot how young Maddux looked in that picture right there. It doesn't even really look like Maddux, actually. So, Maddux cards. There's Jim Abbott. I always liked that card, so I just held on to one. Roger Clemens. Tom Seaver. Some Smoltz cards, one or two that I hadn't seen before. A couple Pedros. Randy Johnsons. Oh, this is a cool one. Tom Glavine, 1986 Greenville. He's an all-star. The card's actually, it's like an undersized card. It's not a crease in the card. It's actually in really good condition. So I put this in with my Tom Glavine. I know it's a pre-rookie, but I'll put it in with the rookie collection. A couple Nolan Ryans. So that's cool. And those are a couple Nolan Ryans that I had not seen before. So that was the pitcher stack. Let me get rid of those. Let me go through this one real quick. Oh, there's that Move On. Trying to find out what I did with that other Move On. One Move On migrated from the pack. So there's some current stuff. There's these cards. I don't remember seeing these cards before. Fleer Tradition. I don't love the landscape, but I like these cards. I'm gonna have to get a box of those. Some newer stuff. There's a Will Clark's, Matt Williams. There's a Dave Justice. Up Close and Personal with Dave Justice. I'll probably just dump that card, but I thought it was interesting. Eddie Matthews. Shout out to Criterium Racer Lee. There's a chipper. I did not have this chipper. I don't know if it's valuable. I don't think it's valuable, but Andrew Jones. There's an Ivan Rodriguez in the Fleer Ultra. That is the update set. Speaking of that, real quick here, there was a 1991 Fleer update box. I had to harvest it also because there was all the good cards were out of it except for the Luis Gonzalez, and I ended up finding that Ivan Rodriguez. It was still 1 or 2 cards short. They're not that expensive, so we harvested that. Okay, we have some new stuff. There is a Reggie Jefferson, a Jose Rio, baseball's finest. I was just keeping anything that was interesting or cool. Sparky Anderson, look at that. This card's in good condition. This is 1972, and Sparky looked like he was 80 still. Yikes. Sparky was old even when he was younger. So that was a cool card to find in there. Tino Martinez, update set, of Kenny Lofton, pre-rookie card. I don't know how this bum got in my stack. I've never seen this card before. Carlos Delgado is a prospect future cards. I keep Carlos Delgado rookies. So a couple Sammy Sosas. I think this is considered to be a rookie too. I keep Expos. There's a Bernie Williams Columbus Clippers card. This is from 19 something. This looks like a fake picture of this guy. It looks like they painted that, and they did not paint him very handsomely. That is Jake Gibbs for the New York Yankees. That was in there. Oh, this one. This was an interesting one. This is a 1982 Authentic Sports autograph. So this was stuck to the back of a couple cards that were like in a team bag. And it looked like it got stuck there by accident. And I see the back and it says 1982 Authentic Sports autographs. And I see Mickey Mantle. It's like, holy F. There's a Mickey Mantle autograph that they missed, and it wasn't. It was stuck right here, as you can see the marks, and it's just a 1982 Mickey Mantle oddball card. So there's a Babe Ruth. This is a prototype holographic series 1992. So this is kind of cool. I'm trying to get an angle on this. If you can see the Babe Ruth. So that was in there. Mark McGuire. Some Movons, as I mentioned before. Okay, what do we have here? We got a ton of stuff here. Ton of stuff. Almost done, I promise. Riveting. Here's a George Brett. A lot of George Bretts. There was a lot of Upper Deck. A lot of upper Deck 89. I don't know why I keep these Gray Jeffries. It just reminds me of back in the day. Some Bo Jackson, Barry Larkin, King Griffey Jr. Decent amount of King Griffey Jr. So I kept these. These are another one of the Meet the Stars Trivia Challenge from Upper Deck Unscratched. So you can see he's right there. There's 2 in each one of these. There's a floating head King Griffey Jr. There is some type of oddball King Griffey Jr. card. Frank Thomas, nice 90. Looks very young in that picture, Frank Thomas. And then John from the Past Alive is always talking about this card. This was the SP card from one of the Upper Deck years with him and Tom Selleck. That was in there. So not the worst things ever. A bunch of Wade Boggs. Always get Wade Boggs. I like Wade Boggs, but Mike Schmidt. Carlton Fisk, unfortunately. Someone just recently bought Carlton Fisk lot from me on eBay. About had a heart attack. I didn't think those would ever get sold. Oh, something just fell. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. There could be a ghost in here. Something just fell. I didn't hit anything. I don't know what that was. I'm a little scared. I'm going to have to go check it out after the video. Ricky Henderson. I usually get a decent amount of Rickies. Floating head Vladimir Guerrero. Now, this does not look like Vladimir Guerrero. Vladimir Guerrero, and this may actually even be like a rookie card for Top Stadium Club. Someone let me know if this is a rookie card, but it does not look like him. Biggio. Floating head. Sorry. There's that Luis Gonzalez, the only card that was still in that box that had any value. Manny Ramirez. There was a small little stack of triple play. I kept the Miguel Cabrera. These are cool. These Fleer Metal. Thought that was. I don't keep all Jim Tomei cards, but I like that one. And then this, I've never seen this before. This is actually like an etching. This is a Dante Bichette RBI King card, Fleer Ultra, but it's like actually semi-etched on the front. Very interesting card. And then these, I'd never seen these either from Fleer Ultra. Rookie Refractions, I think. So I'd never seen those before. Here's some newer stuff. I keep Angel stuff. Okay, what do we got here? We're almost done. Okay. There was a decent amount of Jose Canseco's. Jose Canseco lots always so well. Way too many up 89 upper deck. Cal Ripkens. So a decent assortment of Cal Ripkens. Tim Raines, unfortunately. Should also saw the heart attack I had when sold a Tim Raines lot. Sold an Andre Dawson lot too. Very hard to do. I'm proud of that. Very hard to do. Tony Gwynn, baseball's finest. I don't know what year that is, but that was a cool card. So Tony Gwynn. There is Mattingly, decent Mattingly stack in here, as you can see. Ton of 89. So a lot of Mattingleys there. Have a couple hundred Mattingleys. I don't know what to do with them. Speaking of that, this was the 1990 Fleer. I remember I once won a contest from Dave Durango, like a trivia, and he was going to send me the 1990 Fleer update set, and I was excited because I won it to Frank Thomas, and he never sent it to me, and so I was excited when I saw that, and it was missing one card, the 1990 Frank Thomas update card. Okay, almost done here. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so actually a decent amount of Barry Bonds cards. I've never seen that Defensive Gems cards before. That was a classic. Defensive Gems again. Some Barry Bonds. Floating head Barry Bonds. Roberto Alomar. Cool purple there. Roberto Alomar. Look at this card. This is Gary Sheffield. We had that Tom Glavine minor league card. This is Gary Sheffield, El Paso, I said that weird, Diablos, 1988 as AA top prospects card from Baseball America. So that was cool. One of the better cards in there. Where are we at here? We have Sandy. I still keep Sandy Alomar Jr. rookies. Robin Yount. Paul Molitor's, some Gracie, some nice Gracies in there. I like that card. I didn't have that Gracie. Another one. We have some Pucketts. So this is a cool card. Puckett, Dawson, and Ozzie Smith, they all retired in that year. So this is a highlights card. I've never seen that card before. There was two of them. And then Puckett. So let me get to my last little stack here. Thank you for watching. I wanted to make this as quick as possible. Get these cards put away. So I was excited when I saw this George Brett. Until it was warped with water down there, if you could see. Yeah, it's warped with water and it's also creased. So this Charles Barkley card, very excited to see this. I've gotten this card in another one of the LCS collections before. It had a big chunk of it taken out there, almost like tape, and this one's creased down the middle. So I'm 0 for 2. I can see it there, yeah. 0 for 2 on, also across the middle. 0 for 2 on Charles Barkley cards. So once again, condition issues. As I saw these cards, I kind of reminded myself why I don't want to buy any more collection. I was like, oh, I did have this Cal Ripken. Yeah. Okay. Also, looking at these cards for as long as I did gave me tunnel vision. Lee tunnel vision. It was a good joke by me. Not as good as a manager as Rocket Wheeler was. How was I never informed there was a guy named Shad? Shad Williams. California Angels. Remember Bob the Hammer Hamlin, his pre-minor league card? He looks so serious, and it looks like he has no idea what he's doing. I've always loved you, Ralph. I've always loved you too, Mark. You don't see this too often. Very bad miscut for 89 Upper Deck, Eric Davis. This was, I think, a Pokemon card. I don't think it's an actual card. I don't know what it is. I don't know anything about Pokemon. That was very weird. Weird Wendell. Another funny joke. Oh, I just bumped myself down below. It's a Kofi Cockburn. Oh, I hurt. Okay, I'll shut up. And then the last one, 1993 NBA Draft Lottery. This was an exchange card. Some lucky kid pulled this out of the pack. Congratulations, he won the set. Shane Pollock in Cranberry Road in Cranberry, New Jersey. You stupid jerk. It never got sent in. You never got your draft lottery set. Oh, thank you very much for watching my videos. I appreciate it very much. And I'm going to do a David M. Craigfield. He's trying to copy me. And I did get his box in. Really excited. I slept with it last night. Had it in bed with me. I didn't open it yet, but I wanted to make sure that it was safe. So I'm going to do that video soon, and I'm looking forward to opening some stuff, and I'll talk to you later.